on so that there's less likely of a chance for people to like you to fucking jerk off to it.
Like me.
Like I don't know.
Okay,
You
I want to
think
ask a
you
question.
think you have some sort of
wait. So
hold on.
so you'd expose the. So I'm assuming you'd also have to censor the face because I don't think you did that with the other images where the face.
Because you don't need to do that with the characters.
Yeah, because you don't need to do that with cartoon characters.
If they're depicting a child dead, I think you would have to because it would be.
It's not a real child.
It'd be.
It's not a real child.
Then
it's not a real child.
Then it isn't
It's not a real child.
A child is a
yes, it is. You can still depict what a child looks like.
A child is a real
My God, you're such a dumbass. You can depict what a child looks like the same way you can depict what anything looks like in art. You're not making a point with that. Stop bringing it up.
Use the gun example where somebody used an actual gun to depict a cartoon gun.
It doesn't matter if they use an actual fucking gun. You want me to draw a gun without a fucking reference right now? I know what a gun looks like. I can draw a gun without a fucking reference, you dumbass.
So you're imagining the gun, what it looks like in your head. So you're using that as a reference. So you're using So you're using what you remember a gun looks like. So if somebody was to go, oh, there's a child from down the road, and they drew stuff, they'd be basically down the road.
Are we this stupid?
No, it isn't because you're saying depiction and you're still using it wrong. And you're saying that if you
don't know what a depiction is, you don't know how to read.
You're saying the only thing stopping you from you're saying the only thing that would stop you from posting what you consider a child porn would be the law. In that
You're
case.
Intellectually 4'10".
No. I asked the question. I can't believe because the answer should have been no.
So Roger, what would you do? What would you do? So what would you do in that? What would you do in that situation?
You got a Discord. You had him on Discord where you admitted to liking these images and having these images, right?
Yeah, but people will always admit that. Do you think Arachnid would just shut the fuck up?
No, he did.
Do you think shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up.
He did.
Do you think shut the fuck up? Do you think Arachnid would have just gone? Because the evidence I posted was way more than what he admitted. He said he wasn't into this shit, and the fucking evidence shows that's clearly not the fucking case. So that's already fucking wrong.
No, but
shut the fuck up.
Alright,
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hurry up.
Holy shit. If you want to prove something, you need evidence for that.
Wait, so
Are cops now oh, you showed in court to a bunch of people CP. You censored it, but it's still CP. So the cops should also be arrested.
Are you a cop?
Yeah.
Are you a cop?
Are you if it's not legal, you oh my God, in your hypothetical, dumbass. In your hypothetical, shut the fuck up. In your hypothetical, it's legal. So I don't need to be a fucking cop.
Oh my fucking God. The reason why. You want to know the...
Oh, no fucking argument. Shut the fuck up.
No, because the reason why you wouldn't... Shut the fuck up and let me speak. The reason why
Go ahead.
Flood the server full of child porn.
For one, you'd have to download it. For two, you'd be distributing it. You'd be exposing that child to predators. You'd be needlessly endangering them, and you'd be giving.
So if I censor it, I already went over that. I'm not needlessly endangering a child.
CSEM.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm not needless. No. In your hypothetical, I wouldn't be needlessly endangering a child because I would fucking censor the face. You dumbass. So they wouldn't even know who the fuck that is.
Wait, so you'd have people still have to recognize that as a child being sexualized in there, right? Because then that just makes me think. Wait, so how censored are you censoring this? Is it just going to be like one blur and it's going to be like a color and they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's a child? Because then people would be like, well, we would never know. You see, what
I would do? No. What I would do is I would censor it. I would put black around. I would do exactly what I fucking did. I would put black lines around all the important things that matter, right? So that you can still kind of tell what's going on, but it's not fucking jerk-off material for people like you.
People like me, no, because
I would censor. Shut the fuck up. I would censor the child's face, but I wouldn't censor if the person's face was there. I wouldn't censor the fucking child predator's face. That's not what I would do.
No, but the images that I'm talking about, images that it doesn't have. I'm talking about like because the images that you said, I'm comparing that. Obviously, there's no predator's face in any of the images. That's why I'm assuming. That's why when it comes to you censoring it, and like I'm just thinking how. I'm like, how exactly? Because okay, you'd have to, because they would still have to recognize that that's a child in there, so you'd have to.
God.
Oh my
He
god.
just
I'm
fucking
sorry. You are
explained it, you
genuinely one of the
dumbass.
You are one
stupidest
of the- yeah,
people
you
I've
are
ever met in my
so
life.
fucking
If you
stupid.
don't
I
understand
can't believe you
how
actually went down that road
censoring
and said
things
you
can
would.
work on
You said you would do
images,
it like you did
all
the,
that he needs to do is cover the genital area and the face, and then you can tell it's a child. That's it. It's not that hard.
So you're,
Are you kidding
so
me?
you're basically,
How do you
so you're
not
ba-
comprehend
so it's basically
that?
half, so it's
Wait, how
basically
old are
half
you?
naked.
How old are you?
It's half
How old are
naked
you?
images of
How old are
toddlers.
you?
I'm 20.
How old are you? How old
20.
are you?
20. What?
So you're a fully grown man
No, but
and
it's
you can't
half naked
comprehend basic
images of children.
concepts like
That would be
this. You're an
half naked
adult and
images
you're
of children
having
that you're sending
trouble
in the game.
understanding that all I have to
Look, you're
do
an adult and
is
you're a fucking moron.
censor the penis and vagina, censor the face, but it still has the body that looks generally like a child? Are you kidding me?
Wait, so you're exposing the? Wait, so you're
How is this hard?
Wait, you'd be exposing the. Oh, you'd be exposing the. Oh my god. Because
Oh
now
no,
the-
I exposed like their feet,
No,
the
because you're-
legs. Oh God
Their
forbid! Oh no,
their
a shoulder!
chest.
I exposed the shoulder. Child porn.
their chest.
You're a fucking
You'd
moron.
still be censored
You
CCM.
are actually
I
insane.
don't understand how you don't get that. That would be fucked.
God forbid.
Roger,
Dude, every time I go to my swimming lesson job, I'm like,
hold
oh
on,
no,
hold
a
on.
shoulder,
Hold on, wait, be quiet,
pedophile.
be
No,
quiet,
no,
be
no,
quiet. I'm gonna no, shut the fuck up,
Idiot.
shut the fuck up. Let's do a quick social experiment. Everyone in this call,
That requires
unmute
him
for
to be
1
able to
second.
socialize like a normal
Everyone
person.
in this call, shut the fuck up. Everyone in this call,
Oh,
unmute
shut
for
the
1
fuck up
second.
yourself.
If you go on Pornhub right now and you want to jerk off, what are you gonna jerk off to? The thing showing the genitals or the thing censoring the genitals? What are you gonna jerk off to?
The one showing
Okay, so we have an overwhelming majority that says fucking showing.
Wouldn't go
Thank you,
there at all.
Roger. You're a fucking moron.
You think a pedophile?
Agree with the majority as well.
pedophile wouldn't jack off to
All right, everyone,
censored
mute again,
images
mute
of CSEM? Is that what you're saying?
At that point, they just be jerking off the kids with clothes on. You can't stop that. You can just look up child on Google for that.
They wouldn't have clothes on.
They would be censored to the point where it looks like they have clothes on, you dumbass.
No, how? No.
Is it child porn that like a
God,
kid
you are
that
so fucking stupid.
How would you censor?
Wait, is it child?
To look like they're having
Hang on,
clothes
hang on. I genuinely have a question. Do you think it's child?
No, me first.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay,
No.
fine.
Just wait. Okay.
You too, buddy.
Roger
You too,
Jack,
buddy.
what is the purpose of clothing?
Generally, the purpose of clothing is to cover
What is
skin
the
to keep
purpose of
yourself
clothing
warm.
from an
That's
aesthetic standpoint?
An aesthetic standpoint, it can just be. It can be for functionality, comfort, depending on the role, depending on the thing. It can be to make
For
sure they look
covering
more
your
attractive.
genitals.
God,
Holy
dude,
shit.
what is
Please
the-
don't mind
You're
me.
not-
You're not-
It does
You're
the
20
same
years
Answer
old
the
and you don't know what
fucking
clothing
question, bro.
I
does.
literally
Same.
said
He doesn't know what clothing
I said
does.
multiple purposes for clothing.
I agree, but
General
what's
purpose is
the
to cover up.
Bro, shut the
Shut up,
fuck
shut
up.
up, shut up, shut up. No,
That's
YouTube
the-
buddy,
it's
YouTube
to
buddy.
cover
No,
up.
listen.
That's the general
Stop.
Vector
What is
getting
the
bad over
legal
pedophiles
purpose?
is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What is the legal purpose for people that are required to wear clothing in society, in public?
To avoid indecent exposure. That's it. That's really
Oh my fucking god! So you just decode yourself, you fucking moron!
because you censored.
Stop debunking yourself, it's embarrassing.
You censored a Nate.
Well, that's what I was trying. I was about to say something similar to SK. Is it child porn that like a mother has like a picture of like their daughter in like a bathing suit or something? Is she like spreading around child porn now?
No, because the child isn't being sexualized and the child isn't being sexualized, so it wouldn't be child.
Yeah, because it's covered up, right? Just like how you can cover it up through censorship. You fucking moron.
That's not the same thing. Are we really saying that?
Yes, it is.
A child wearing clothes is the same as somebody censoring CSEM or censoring a naked child. Is that really the same thing?
Wait. How about this? What about in live action movies when they have suggestive scenes that imply that like a child's about to be raped or something? Is that child porn now?
Because the child isn't. Wait, I'm trying to think of.
Like, have you watched like live action like movies, TV shows that have like an episode or something? Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. Hey, hang on, nobody else talk.
Do you mean like Sound of Freedom or something? Something like that? Like that movie? Do you mean something?
Yeah,
like
where there's like movies that like suggest that they might like fuck the little kid, and like is that like now child porn?
They don't.
I want to see your letterbox. That movie
the
probably is
child
0 out of
naked
10
and
for you.
censor the images, though.
What the fuck did I walk into?
That's the problem. That's the
Quiet.
problem with this. They're not sexualizing the child. They're not putting the child.
It's
in
not
inappropriate
sexualizing
clothing.
either when you censor it because it would only be suggesting what is going on, just like those scenes. That's the point I'm making.
So you're saying that
The sexual bits are
saying-
completely blurred out. You can't see it.
So you're saying
Just like how you
this, if
see the rape
censor
happen, but
child-
it's
if you censor-
suggested very heavily.
I was talking. So you're saying if you were to censor sexual abuse of a child, right? And in this hypothetical, it'd be fine to post it, even though it's still a child is still being raped in the scenario. Because that's what I'm talking about with the images. That's what I'm talking about.
No, you're moving the goalpost. I was debunking the argument about how this is like fat material for pedophiles.
They would still jack off to it. That's the problem. Pedos would still jack off.
Okay,
to
a pedophile will jack off to like it being suggested in a movie. Is that now child porn being like deposited around other places now?
But
like, what kind of argument is that?
But you'd be
that's a stupid argument.
You'd be posting child abuse material.
Yeah, just like how they posted it in a movie that suggests that the kid gets raped.
They don't have the child naked, and these aren't. And in the movie, it's not.
Yeah, we don't have the child. That's what censoring is for. They're not naked in the fucking image. It's censored out.
They don't ever have.
You can't see them naked.
They don't ever have the child being naked or anything like that in these movies. You know that, right?
You just don't want to be wrong because you're stubborn and fucking lonely in life. Your mother and father don't love you. You're 20 years old. You probably have a dead-end job. And you're defending this shit because you live on the internet.
Answer the question.
You are so fucking stupid. You moved the goalpost multiple times. You didn't even listen to what I said, and then you just argued something else again.
I did listen to what he said, and I said, do they have the
engage with my argument, Captain Rogers? That is my argument. Captain Rogers, what was the point I made? What was the point I just made before I insulted you? Repeat it to me.
The point you made in these movies, they suggest that a child is going to be sexually assaulted by.
And what's the point I'm making with that? What's the point I'm making with that?
The point you're making with
what's the debunk? Explain my debunk.
The point is that you're comparing it to you in this scenario censoring actual child abuse material. You're comparing.
How am I comparing it? What am I doing to compare it?
You're saying that you censoring the stuff is merely just suggesting it is equivalent to the movie where they have the child there and the mean man luring over them. That's what you're comparing those things to. I can't believe.
Yeah, they're both suggesting sexual abuse and assault without actually showing it.
I want to bring up something that's funny as shit in this argument. Can I bring? No, let's just bring up something that's actually a real world example. You know, Cuties. You know what the purpose of that movie was?
I was gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what the message of that movie was?
Yeah, the BS of the director.
What they were trying to do.
Yeah, they were trying.
Oh, here's a good point.
No. Answer the question, Roger.
The BS of the director. The director was saying, "Oh, the purpose is to make you feel disgusted and stuff like that. To criticize sexualization."
Exactly. And so
why this children to do it?
Oh yeah, I agree. But you know why it was legal and allowed on Netflix?
Because it didn't actually show any like child nudity or anything like that.
Oh, okay. So you just debunked yourself for the fucking like fourth time now. I'm gonna go pee.
Like
you fucking ponder your thoughts. I'll be right back.
Would you?
Wait, comment glitching. I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something. Spidery like 15. He sent you something about like legal information and stuff like that. Can you guys read it? Because he told me to, because it debunks even more of what this man is talking about. He sent it to you in DMs.
Who else did you send it just to me? Should I read it out? I mean, I'm really bad at reading things out loud.
Or like he sent it to Colin too, but he's not here. So like,
excuse me. By Seth Rogen.
Yo, wait. Where the hell is Colin?
He went to go take a piss.
Went to go take a piss. If you actually had listening skills, you would know that, but we clearly don't.
He said that a while ago.
I want you to just.
Bro, why are people sending me this shit? Like, it's fucking Colin.
No. I'm just sending you this specifically, Liam, for a specific reason. Just you don't need to read it out. Just give it a look because it's funny.
All right, go ahead.
Where is it?
No, you said.
Read it out.
Well, read out what I sent you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was literally pointing out. No, it's literally just something funny that I sent you that I noticed. I made a tweet about it. The fact that this guy's been on Twitter for a month and he already has more posts than I do.
Wow, that is fucking embarrassing.
I had to make up for lost time.
Have you sent them?
That's why you're so desperate to not be wrong about shit on the internet, because like you fucking have nothing else to live for, clearly.
Not really. I know.
I'm glad Colin
I mean,
asked.
if you had tons, you wouldn't tweet literally more
that.
than people that have been on Twitter for years. That is awful.
And
I'm actually so mad that you did that, because that makes me want to shower and lift weights right now.
Then go do it. Like, what is that? This doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about. I mean, to be fair,
we're making fun of you.
Criticism from the guy who posted TSM, who posted what they consider TSM.
It's not about disproving your point. I think we did that fairly decently throughout this whole fucking thing, and I think the recording's gonna prove that when everyone sides with us. I think what we're just trying to point out is that you're also a fucking unloved loser.
I think the recording is gonna prove the fact that you promised the
How many real life friends do you have? Are they majority women like Arachnid that gaslight you into liking child porn?
What? Wait, what? Say, could you repeat that again? Repeat what you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to tackle something you just said. Oh, the recording's gonna prove you promised a one-on-one. I don't fucking care at this point, because
Just
you keep
repeat.
fucking sidestepping my arguments. And when someone shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
See,
Shut the fuck
right
up.
there. This is why we fucking you're so interrupted.
Repeat the point you said before, because you were saying something before. Repeat the
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Please
Scumbags. Anyway, as I was saying,
yeah,
Colin,
I promised the one people. No, shut the fuck up.
Anyways, you're a pedophile. Repeat. Whoever said what they said before, repeat it.
I promised a 1v1. You're muted. You're muted, by the way.
Well, I'm leaving.
I promised a 1v1, and that's what it was in the beginning. The more you kept interrupting me, and the more, if I needed information on something that I didn't have present, they would interject. If we're trying to get to a general conclusion...
Yeah, no, I'm not staying. They muted me out. They interrupted me all times. I was promised a 1v1. When it got too hectic, I just left. I'm done. From what I said on Twitter, if it was a 1v1, it'd be fine, right? I'd treat them as much respect as they treated me. But, well, they didn't.